Now one very important news. Chinese government has issued advisory to its citizens in India to come back to its country, and the government of China has decided to repatriate its citizens to its home country. The reason cited by China is the rapid increase in number of cases of COVID-19 patients in India. Now the question that should concern us is that should India be worried about these advisories at all, or should India at least be alerted about this advisory? So in my opinion, yes, because though we don't have anything to do with this advisory, but when we look at the timing of such advisory closely, when the tensions between Indian Army and PLA or People's Liberation Army of China is high on line of actual control, particularly in Galwan Valley and Pangong Sa Lake, India should be very much cautious about this situation and must be very much suspicious on any intentions of China, as history don't allow us to trust blindly on China. Recent reports suggest that China has been increasing its presence on LAC in Ladakh region. It has stationed around 100 battle tanks over borders and around 5,000 army men. These are the images of satellites which shows that China has been increasing its number of battle tanks on the borders of Galwan area and in Aksai Chin region. And now let's have a look on the area where the entire disturbance is ongoing. See, this is the map of newly created Union Territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh after the abrogation of Article 370 by the Indian government. And this is the area where the entire disturbance is ongoing. See, let's zoom it. Here is the area. This is the area of Aksai Chin, which is occupied by China. And this is the area of Galwan, where the disturbance is ongoing between Indian Army and People's Liberation Army of China. And this is Pangong So Lake, where both India and China has increased patrolling. So let's see what happens in future. Now we must ask the question that why China is doing so and why it is doing it now. See, there are several reasons for it. It is trying to divert the attentions of world from the recent acquisition on it from the COVID-19 pandemic, and India has been actively supported the resolution demanding the probe into the origin of coronavirus. So that is one major reason for which China is very much annoyed with India, and Taiwan has also been repeatedly asking India's assistance for its observer status in WHO. In this context, you must remember that India is going to chair the 184th Council meeting of WHO, and India has also been elected for 3 years term in WHO Council. And the most important reason and the last reason is that India in the recent year has been aggressively pursuing the construction of infrastructure near the borders, which China cannot accept at any cost. The recent example of being the Colonel Chewang Rinchen Bridge, which was constructed by Border Roads Organization, and this Colonel Chewang Rinchen Bridge was named after the Lion of Ladakh, who played a major role in the War of 1962 Indo-Chinese War, and this bridge was constructed in Ladakh over the Syok River. Now the major question arises here is that is India aware about the situation? Then the answer is yes. India is very much aware about the whole situation, and the top leader itself and the NSA Ajit Doval has been keeping eye on every ongoing single developments on the border. India has increased its military presence on the borders. India has been deploying military equipments on the borders. India has increased aggressively patrolling in the Pangong So Lake. So I hope you find the video useful. Don't forget to like it, subscribe to this channel Students Point, and wait for the upcoming video. Until then, stay at your home, stay safe, and thanks a lot.